Cimarron 1886 lever gun in 4570. Let's see how it shoots. There we go. It shoots very good. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble with my glasses. Okay, so not only is a 4570 extremely effective against watermelon, it can be used to hunt the African Big Five as well. Lion, Cape buffalo, stuff like that. This could be used against any bear on the planet, any hog on the planet. In fact, I call this thing a T-Rex killer because it would literally kill a T-Rex. But we're gonna take some shots downrange, some more shots with it here in a second. What I'm gonna do is load this up. I'm gonna take some shots at the Nazi head down there that's 30 yards away. But before I do that, I'm gonna shoot it with a 45 ACP so you can see the difference. This is my Ruger LC carbine. We've shot that out here before. That's it, it hits it. That's 45 ACP, 230 grain. Now let's see what a 4570 will do to it. Yeah, it's definitely towards the top of the food chain. Hits with authority. Let's hit a close plate. This gun is on loan. This is not my gun. A friend of mine, Doug, loaned it to me. He and I had a good time here shooting it Sunday, and he said go ahead and keep it and shoot a video with it. I do know where Doug got this gun, and you got to stop by and see those guys because they got all kinds of cool stuff like this there. But 4570, what that stood for, this was actually the military's round for a short time. And what that stood for, 45 caliber and 70 grains of powder. Now, like I said, I don't own a 4570, but I was looking up the loads, what they carry nowadays. And from a reloader's perspective, this thing would be a lot of fun to have. And I hope to get one in the next year or so. Just because the range of loads that you can play with, anything from 250 grain projectiles up to 500 grain, and the loads vary. I mean, there's some 500 grain bullets doing over 2,000 feet per second, if you can imagine that. So very, very powerful rounds. These particular ones, these are 300 grains, and they're doing 2,100 feet per second. So just to kind of put that in perspective, a typical 30-30 is 150 grain, a very formidable round. A 30-30 is a very formidable round. And it's doing, you know, about 1,800, maybe 1,900 feet per second with a 150 grain bullet. This is double that weight and going faster. So if you run into a grizzly bear, this is what you want to have with you. Take a couple more shots. took the ham scan out by accident. Holy cow, I broke my target. Very fun, very cool gun to shoot. Very grateful to Doug for loaning it to me. It was a lot of fun. And you can see it made short work of the watermelons, but really, if you're a big game hunter, this is towards the top of the food chain of any kind of round that you would want to carry. But don't forget to go see my friends. And thanks so much for watching Ghost Gun Range.